Imagine this. You're walking through a field, and it's really dark outside, super dark. All you can hear is the sound of crickets. You're all alone, and the moon is playing hide-and-seek behind some big, fluffy clouds.
So you're standing there in the quiet, and wait, what's that? Way off in the distance, you see this warm, little flickering light. It's not a star, and it's definitely not a car. What in the world could that be? The light gets closer and closer, and you realize it's moving. It's slithering right through the grass. And whoa, it's a giant snake. And get this, its whole body is made of beautiful, sparkly, golden fire.
And its eyes, they're glowing like two bright, shiny stars. And it's looking right at you.
Okay, so what is this incredible creature? To find out, we've got to take a trip to a land filled with amazing rainforests and even more amazing stories.
That's right, we're heading to Brazil. It's a country just bursting with color everywhere you look. I'm talking about bright blue butterflies and the deepest, greenest rainforests you can imagine. It's the perfect place for a legend to be born.
So, for hundreds of years, people in Brazil would whisper stories about this mysterious glowing thing they'd see weaving through the fields late at night. But they weren't scared. Oh no! They knew it was a powerful protector of the land, and they had a name for it: Boitatá.
But wait a second. How does a normal, everyday snake turn into a creature made of fire? Well, the story is, wow, it's even more amazing than you think. Let's travel way, way back in time to uncover the secret of the Boitata.
Okay, so the legend starts a long, long time ago, during a really sad time. It rained and rained and rained, for so long that a huge dark flood covered the entire land. Everything went quiet.
But in all that watery chaos, one little tiny snake managed to survive. It found a dark cave to hide in. Poor thing was all alone, so scared, just trying to stay safe from the big flood.
Now, this brave little snake needed to find a way to live, and in all that darkness, it found little bits of light. It found these glowing orbs of energy, kind of like forest magic left behind by other animals. And as it ate them, something totally magical started to happen.
Yep, with every single glowing orb, a little spark of magic just lit up inside the snake. Its scales started to shimmer and shine, and this warm, golden light just started pouring out from its body. It was a miracle happening right there in that dark cave.
So check this out. First, every single bit of light gave the snake more and more power. Then, its whole body started to glow, just like fire. And finally, boom! It became the golden fire snake. It wasn't just some little snake anymore. It had transformed into the incredible Boitatá.
Alright, so now Boitatá is this super powerful creature made of living fire. You might be thinking, oh no, is it a scary monster? But guess what? Nope, not at all. Actually, with all that new power, it got a very, very special job to do.
Boitatá became the guardian of the whole rainforest. That's right. So anytime someone tried to hurt the forest, like by setting fires or destroying the fields, whoosh! The fire snake would appear in a flash of bright light. It was there to scare away anyone who would dare to harm nature.
Can you just imagine seeing that? Its super bright eyes burning like stars, and its whole fiery body moving across the ground like a river of light. A truly amazing protector, watching over all the plants and animals.
So you see, the Boitatá is way more than just a fiery snake. It's a hero. It's the spirit of the earth itself, showing us that nature is strong and will always, always find a way to protect itself.
Now, a giant glowing snake. That sounds like something you'd only read about in a storybook, right? But what if I told you that our own world is filled with its own kind of real, glowing magic?
So can things in real life actually glow in the dark? The answer is 100% yes. It's true. There are tons of amazing creatures all around us that can make their very own light. It's one of nature's coolest secrets.
It has a super cool science name, bioluminescence. It's basically a real-life superpower where living things can make their own light. Think about fireflies. You know when you see them blinking on a warm summer night? That's bioluminescence. How cool is that?
You know, the story of Boitatá is more than just a cool tale about a fire snake. It actually has a really powerful message inside it, a secret that the rainforest wants all of us to know.
And here it is,
The big secret is that nature is super strong and powerful. The story of Boitatá is a great reminder that the Earth has its own special guardians, its own quiet heroes, always watching out for it.
And that got me thinking. If you could be any animal to help protect the Earth, what would you choose? Ooh, maybe a big, strong bear that helps plant new trees? Or maybe a super wise owl that teaches everyone how to take care of our world? There are so many amazing choices.
Okay, you ready for a quick quiz? Let's see what you remember. First question, what kind of animal is the Boitatá? Did you say a giant snake? Yes, you got it.
And last question, what is the Boitatá's super important job? What does it protect? That's it! The land and the forests. You guys are amazing, true guardians of the Earth. Thanks for coming on this awesome adventure with me, and don't forget, you can be a hero for our planet too.